Hey everyone, I have a quick word to share today. And today's word is you're under surveillance. You're under surveillance. And this word isn't for everyone. So please take it to the Lord for confirmation and always test the spirit behind every prophetic word, including mine. But if this word is for you, you have people watching you closely in this hour. These people are extremely jealous of you. Some of these people are operating in the occult and they are throwing witchcraft your way. And this is nothing new. You know that this is happening, you know that it's been happening. And frankly, you're just sick and tired of it. You are aware that these people have some sort of spiritual obsession with you. It's like they can't stop, whether it's watching your content and but not out of being inspired. It's out of sheer jealousy and a sense of like waiting to see what's going to happen to you. Many of them have been sending witchcraft your way, and so they're watching to see if these spells take effect. But what they're seeing is the exact opposite. What they see is that the Lord continues to elevate you. He continues to bless you. And he continues to vindicate you from all of these evil people and everything that they've done and that they continue to do. And so listen, there's purpose in it. Don't worry about it, but also be extremely mindful of what you're putting out there. Don't put out too much information on the internet that gives unnecessary access to your life, because there are some things that should be private, if for nothing else, for protection. When you post pictures online, when you post selfies, you're handing these people, trinkets for their altars, their demonic altars. And, when they see where you're going, what you're doing, who you're with, it just opens up all kinds of new witchcraft options for these people. So move in silence. Many of you are in purpose. Many of you, the Lord is blessing you. You're walking in the favor of the Lord. And these people want to get their hands on your oil. This is something I had a dream about the other night, and the Lord continues to bring this up, that many of you are going to be financially blessed. Yes, financially, also spiritually, also, with peace, joy, all of these great things. But finances are part of it. And that's why these people are so obsessed with watching you, because they worship mammon and they feel entitled to what God is blessing you with. And they want to get their dirty hands on your money that God has blessed you with, that is earmarked for ministry. It's earmarked for blessing children, widows, the needy. And these people, these wicked people who operate in fornication, they operate in substance abuse, they operate in gambling. These people want your money so they can go get a payday and have a holiday on your money that God has earmarked for you, for ministry. They want to use it for the devil. And so that's why many of you, the Lord has called you to tighten up your purse strings regarding certain people who continue to prove themselves unworthy of having access to your finances. These people are watching you very closely. They want to know every dollar you're making, every dime that you're bringing in. They want to know. They feel like they're entitled to it. And some of these people have outwardly said they don't even like you, yet they still feel entitled to what God is blessing you with. And they operate in wickedness. These people have reprobate minds. And you have blessed these people. And every time you've blessed them in the past, there's no appreciation. Not that you even ask for that, because you bless people out of obedience, you bless people out of the kindness of your heart, but they continue to repay your good for evil. They continue to talk smack about you. They continue to cast witchcraft against you. This is how they repay you, for your kindness, for your generosity. It's almost like your kindness, your light, your generosity irritates their demons even more. And so it's like they keep looking for something about you to say that you're not what you really are, but they can't find anything. And they just look through everything. They Google your name, they want to know where you live, they want to know where you shop, they want to know what you're buying. And that's why, like, listen, I don't put any of that stuff out there because it's nobody's business. I don't think there's anything wrong with having nice things. I don't think there's anything wrong with taking nice trips. But I don't think it's a lot of people's business. Sometimes it incites jealousy in people when you post all of these things. And hey, to each his own on that. Take it to the Lord. That's just how I view it. I just don't think people need to know how much I'm spending on things. And they don't need to know what I drive, where I live, where I go, who I'm talking to, where I'm eating, where I'm shopping. Some of it just shows up just by doing my online ministry. You'll see where I'm at. But other than that, listen, I know people are watching me. Hey, haters. I know they're watching me. And so it's like, I'm not going to give them anything. Listen. Oh my gosh. Some of you are being surveilled by government agencies, but you already know this. Literally, like straight up, you're being surveilled by the Illuminati because you know too much. But don't even worry. Illuminati, who cares? You have the God of heaven's armies on your side. You're in Psalm 91 protection. It's kind of like, okay, what's the worst that can happen? Somebody unalives you? Great, I'm going to go be with Jesus. I don't want that to happen. I want to be here. But I'm also not worried about it. I'm not going to live my life in fear. I'm not going to hold back what the Lord is telling me to speak in holy fire. I'm going to speak what the Lord tells me to speak. James 3:16, for wherever there's jealousy and selfish ambition, there you will find disorder and evil of every kind. So listen, you guys, just keep it pushing. Just be mindful, be wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove. He sent you out as sheep among wolves, Matthew 10:16. So, they wouldn't be watching if you weren't a threat. They wouldn't be watching if you weren't relevant. They wouldn't be watching if they didn't want to be you in a lot of cases, and so pray for these people ultimately, because Galatians 6:7-9 talks about reaping what you've sown. And, we're seeing the exposures. We're seeing the judgments being handed down very publicly. And it's happening in private too, you guys, for less famous people. Don't be misled. You cannot mock the justice of God. You will always harvest what you plant. Those who live only to satisfy their own sinful nature will harvest decay and death from that sinful nature. But those who live to please the Spirit will harvest everlasting life from the Spirit. So let's not get tired of doing what is good. At just the right time, we will reap a harvest of blessing if we don't give up. And that's exactly where you are right now. So don't worry about a thing, you guys. Just hearing that song, that Bob Marley song, don't worry about a thing. Every little thing's gonna be all right. My singing, okay. But you're good. So I don't know who this word is for. Take it to the Lord for confirmation. If you feel the Holy Spirit leading you to sow into this message, I encourage you to do so. I pray over every seed that the Lord would increase it 1,000-fold. I pray for all of you who receive these messages. And if you're interested in one-on-one coaching and mentoring, go to my link in the description, Calendly. You can book a 30-minute or hour one-on-one coaching session with me. It is a video call, so I get to see you, you get to see me. And I've been very blessed by those coaching calls. So if you feel like you're ready to invest in yourself and the Holy Spirit's leading you, definitely book a session with me, you guys. And just want to welcome all my new subscribers to the family. If you haven't yet subscribed, go ahead and hit subscribe, hit the notification bell. And just know no matter how you support this channel, I appreciate each and every one of you so much. I love you all with the love of Christ, and stay blessed.